Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm gonna basically show you more about general details about Morstan General Agency. I had one video about Morstan General Agency, but I just went over it on their website and everything. This time, I'm gonna go into depth what they are, what they do. So, Morstan General Agency is an agency where insurance brokers slash agents can use them. They have a lot of insurance carriers underneath them, and let's say, for example, if you do not have a direct contact with the insurance carrier, that's where Morstan General Agency can come in. These agencies help you get contact with these carriers that you not be able to write off with. That's the purpose of a general agency. So basically, I'm just gonna go over what they have, what they do. So Morstan General Agency do a lot of variety of items. They do professional liability. For example, if you're an architect, if you're an insurance broker, if you're an inspector, if you're a quality consultant, they do write professional liabilities for those people because they're in the field a lot. So you do want insurance for them. Go to these people if you know somebody and tell them, like, listen, you might need professional liability. If let's say if you do something wrong, if you say something wrong to somebody, you can get sued and obviously can come to you over your job. So that's professional liability. There's a lot of different type of liability. Let's say if you're an insurance broker, you make some mistake, in your business, and obviously you need some type of liability for that. So there's a variety of liabilities that can come upon. So that's what professional liability in a way is. Obviously there's for directors and officers, there's for construction, mortgage brokers, technology, real estate brokers, obviously home healthcare, community association, insurance brokers. Obviously you can make a mistake, everyone makes a mistake, so obviously this is what professional liability is. Morstan always does restaurant as well. They do full service takeouts, they do bars, taverns, adults entertainment, diners, cafeterias, restaurant. They do a lot of restaurants as well, so that's one of the best things about Morstan General Agency. They do special events like an art exhibition or parades or seminars. There's certain special events you do need insurance with. That's where Morstan General Agency can help you out as well. They do homeowners. Obviously, they do this very quick quotes. They can get you difficult to get places because they have a lot of insurance carriers. They can help you out. They can even do the personal umbrella, flood, and now obviously you're valuable inside the homeowners. They do cover that as well. So that's one good thing about Morstan General Agency. They do auto liability and physical damage coverage. For commercial vehicles, you'll get auto liability and physical damage. You don't see that a lot. It's very hard to get appointed, especially with commercial carriers, insurance carriers to deal with you. So if you don't have it, then obviously you have an agency like Morstan General Agency to help you out with that part, to cover whichever you need. They do environmental, obviously for pollution liability. You can see in the video they do option for mold. They do transportation pollution liability, environment contract consultant, site pollution. So they do a lot of different things. That's one of the things. They do even do contractors. They'll give you worker compensation and auto and umbrella policy. They ride with admitted carriers, difficult placements, electrical, carpenting, plumbing, etc. These are all general contractors that you can, obviously deal with. They even do business owner policy like grocery store, convenience store, barber shops. The list goes on and on and on, and you could actually write their insurance for them as well with Morstan. Morstan even does vacant building, which is hard to get insurance carrier to deal with. Property limits available up to $300,000. $3 million. $500,000. They do frame and non-sprinkle. I mean, you could see through all this over here. They do talk about a building under renovation or eligible. Stuff like that, such and such. So they do even do vacant building. They do property as well. Limits up to obviously million per plus. Habitational, vacational buildings, inland marine, such and such like that. They do even garage, like for example detail shops, like for like mechanic shops and stuff like that, car washes, obviously parking lots. These are all the things that Morstan General Agency deal with. They even do liquor liability for obviously there's no deductibles optional. They do even do that as well. Nightclubs, restaurants, stuff like that. They even do physical damage for TLC. Physical damage means that they do let's say if you get hit by a vehicle, like fire, theft, collision, that's what they'll cover. They do not have, unfortunately, have liability, but they do cover with physical damage, which obviously like TLC, blackened cars, medical vans, airport shuttles. They have very competitive rate with that. They even do developer products for DP1 and DP3. They do high commissions. They do pay high commissions, obviously, because it's very hard to get these type of people for insurance. They even do umbrella policy as well. Obviously you need umbrella policies are one of the things. If people have a home, you need an umbrella, so that's what you can sell them, the umbrella policy. Habitational, obviously, home Morstan does for 1 to 4 family dwelling, apartment buildings, condos, co-op, risk. They do all that. They even do childcare, nursery school program, where a lot of insurance carriers they might not do, because it's not easy. A lot of carriers, they do have a problem, or special insurance company do have problems getting that. Morstan General Agency doesn't have that, so you can have them, give them a lower premium, liability, give them low liability deductible or no liability deductible at all, depending on who you're with. And obviously it should be as once you're in the business, it shouldn't be a problem. They even do worker compensation from small to a large business. They do everything from their part. Very, very good at it. Ocean marine and inland marine insurance as well. They do. Morstan General Agency, always just construction specialty division. They do even that. They pay you high commission if you're a broker or an agent, so that's a good thing about it. These are some of the things that I saw. These are some of the references. These are insurance carriers, their minimum premium, what they need. So for example, Burlington Insurance Company is a non-admitted, rated A-. It's only available in New York and New Jersey. The minimum premium, they at least need $1,000 or more. The coverage that they do garage liability and JKLL. It's an agency bill. Now I'll tell you about an agency bill and a direct bill. Now, as anything that you see non-admitted, if it's an agency bill, it means that they have to pay within a month. If it's a direct bill, the customer can pay in a monthly installment. So whenever you see an agency bill, it'll be cheaper, but you have to pay it within a month. That's only to the insured. If the insured can't do that, then obviously some insurance broker and agent, they do finance. They from their own pocket, they pay and they collect the premium from the insurance, from their insured, a little by little. So that's what it is. For those of you that didn't know about it, I just wanted to point it out. These are some of the things. I apologize for the picture. I scanned it. It wasn't really perfect, but just wanted to show it to you guys. That's how it looks like again. Like states, they'll tell you which states. They'll give you, if you're appointed with a Morstan General Agency, they will give you all this packet. But I just wanted to share with you what they'll give you and what they're not. Some of these carriers that they have, they tell you what they're covered. The Utica First is very good. Western, Berkshire Hathaway, very famous. So these are some of the things, these are some of the numbers, obviously for information purposes. If you're writing carriers with them, you could call any of these people. They're underwriters and they'll help you out with whatever they need. Again, this is the commercial auto quick reference sheet. Again, it tells you that radius, multiple rating tiers, minimum premium, fleets mean if they have more than one car. That's what it's supposed to mean. Again, this thing. Morstan also does life, health insurance policy as well. So if you're licensed with life and health, you can write through Morstan General Insurance Agency. That should be a very easy thing if you're licensed with that part. Worker compensation, they do they'll give you this packet and they tell you what they're covered, what they're not. So all the information is in. Again, all this information, they tell you what they're covered, minimum premium, guidelines. Every worker compensation insurance carrier has their own guidelines, obviously. So you want to make sure what their guideline is. What you're putting your customer in. This is some of the generally directory people that if you lost it, if you need people, if you're already with a general agency, these are some of the people that you can look into it. And, obviously have them in mind. Morstan General Agency do have online quoting platform. That's one of the best things about this agency. They have USLI, they have Utica First, and they have Micro. I can't remember the third one. I mean, if you go to their website, you'll be able to see it, but there's 3 at least. So you could do an online phone quoting from there, and they'll not phone quoting, but you could actually call them up for phone quote, or you could do it online. I mean, online, most people would prefer online rather than dealing with somebody else. So that's one of the things about Morstan General Agency. So basically, yeah, that was the last slide of my video. If you have any other questions or comments, please like, comment, subscribe. I just wanted to show you out what they cover, what they obviously you want to know about it. Thank you again for watching the videos. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any other questions, please comment below. Thank you again for watching the videos, and I hope it was a learning environment for you.